There's a sweet science to boxing.
It's to hit and not get hit.
Let's get to it. So Gervonta Tank Davis saying that he may not box again.
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
He said this during a reply to someone who was asking when was he going to fight again. This is exactly what he said on the tweet. So the guy who goes by the name TG put, "Man, when is Gervonta next fight? I need a trip." Gervonta Davis responded and said, "Maybe never. The judge won't let me leave for proper training. Might be over."
Shut the fuck up.
First of all, it's not over. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Tank Davis is not going to just end his career just because he can't leave Baltimore.
He's lying for sure.
Just because of these conditions that he's under for this time being. Listen, I'm a fan of Tank, and I've said this before. I'm a fan of Tank Davis. I love what he does. I think he's the best at lightweight right now, and I'm just a big fan of him. But what I'm not a fan of is self-victimization.
Absolutely not.
And I know a lot of people are probably wondering, well, what is self-victimization? Self-victimization is another way of saying playing the victim.
Oh, look at this guy.
So the actual definition says playing the victim, also known as victim playing, victim card, or self-victimization, is the fabrication or exaggeration of victimhood for a variety of reasons, such as to justify abuse to others, to manipulate others, a coping strategy, attention seeking, or diffusion of responsibility. In Tank Davis's case, I'm thinking it's a diffusion of responsibility.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
He has to stay in Baltimore. I get it. But that shouldn't be an excuse for him not to train. He's the A-side, right? He's the pay-per-view star. So the fact that he's the pay-per-view star, that means that he can bring the gym to him. Listen, he have all the necessary tools available to him to be able to get these things done. You're not going to tell me that he can't work out or he can't train in Baltimore. You can't tell me he can't rent out a gym. You can't tell me that he can't even start building his own gym. You can't tell me that he ain't got the assets to be able to do these type of things. So as of right now, I feel like he just, trying to throw a shot at the judge, trying to, antagonize the judge. And I ain't trying to say that the judge is doing him good. I'm not saying that, he's wrong and the judge is right. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's not going to get him nowhere by trying to antagonize the judge, by trying to make that an excuse, by saying that the judge won't let him leave for proper training. Well, you can train in Baltimore, bro. If Tank wanted to do a fight in Baltimore right now, he'd sell out.
To this day.
Because he's the pay-per-view star. He's the pay-per-view star. They're going to come to where he's at. He's done this before. So you can train in Baltimore. You can actually have a fight in Baltimore. And he'll still get paid. Because I guarantee you, Tank fans and people who hate Tank are going to travel to come see him. They're either going to come see him because they're a big fan and they want to see a knockout, or they a big hater of him, so they're going to pay for their ticket to come see him potentially lose. Same way they used to do to Floyd Mayweather.
You know me, it don't matter who I fight.
Now, once again, I'm a fan of Tank Davis. I love what he do. I'm a big fan. But what I'm not a fan of is self-victimization, like I said before. By trying to say the judge doing this and the judge doing that. It's her job to say that you are restricted to go here or to go there. You can train, but you just got to do it in Baltimore. That's all. You can have. I believe he can have proper training in Baltimore. I mean, what does he mean by proper training? So I never was for self-victimization, and I never will be for self-victimization. Oh yes, even if it's Gervonta Tank Davis.